Hello. Today I'm going to start a series where I go through the 5 points of Calvinism, or the doctrines of grace. I'm going to go through some history in the last episode. But the T, I guess you could say, in the tulip is total depravity or radical corruption. And radical corruption states that we are so blinded and so corrupt by sin that we're unable to choose God. We do not have free will to choose God. We have free will in a sense, but we do not have free will to choose God. As Augustine said, the only thing we have free will to do is to sin. And this is true. Sin has corrupted us. Sin has blinded us. The best we are is indifferent towards God, as R.C. Sproul says. And we're indifferent. That is true. We do not seek the things of God. We do not understand the things of God. And one of the passages that I like that teaches this is Romans 3:10 through 18. As it is written, there is none righteous, no, not one. There's none who understands. There is none who seeks after God. They have all turned aside. They have together become unprofitable. There is none who does good, no, not one. Their throat is an open tomb. With their tongues they have practiced deceit. Poison of asps is under their lips, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and misery are in their ways. And the way of peace they have not known. There is no fear of God before their eyes. So I want to touch a couple of things in here. Verse 10, there's none righteous, no, not one. We are not righteous. Only God is righteous. And then verse 11, there's none who understands. There's no one who understands the things of God. They are a mystery towards us, unbelievers. There's none who seeks after God. Unbelievers do not seek after God because of sin. Last line in verse 12, there's none who does good, no, not one. All of our good works, our best works are as filthy rags, as the book of Isaiah says. 13, their throat is an open tomb. With tongues they've practiced deceit, emphasizing sin, and that we practice, that unbelievers practice sin and practice deceit. 14, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Sin has so corrupted us. 15, their feet are swift to shed blood. Sin. Destruction, verse 16, destruction and misery are in their ways. In the way of 17, the way of peace they have not known. 18, there's no fear of God in their eyes. This is Romans 3:10 through 18. It's explaining the human state of how we're so inclined to sin, and so how unbelievers love sin and practice sin. And as verse 16 says, destruction and misery are in their ways. Sin leads to destruction. Sin is destruction. Sin is misery. Sin leads to misery. 18, there's no fear of God before their eyes. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, and unbelievers do not fear God because they don't see the impact of their sin. They don't see how their sin impacts God and His holiness. And it's another verse that I want to take you to is Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Heart is deceitful. We cannot trust our hearts. If we trust our hearts, that will lead us down the path to destruction, to hell. We need to trust in God. So